Welcome back to Lori's Life. Today is the last day of Swords. We're doing the archetypes. The Page, Knight, Queen, and King. So first, we usher in the good vibes. Okay, I'm adjusting. Well, let's see. All right, there we go. All right, let's get into it. It's Friday. We might have more snow in Massachusetts. Not sure when, maybe. I think they said Sunday night, Monday, maybe. They don't know, do they? Alright, Paige. Did I say part 18? This card has traditionally entitled the Page, but in some modern decks appear as a princess. The traditional interpretation is about a messenger or emissary or liaison between separate camps, charged with faithfully representing one side's communication with the other. Because of this role, we do not think of this person as a servant, but rather as a diplomat, facilitating sensitive negotiations, often under difficult conditions. In the reverse position, when the Page of Swords is reversed, it may be that one's critical tendencies are given too much leeway. Although you may declare a need, to state the truth, a primary urge, may be to recount another's shortcomings. Oh, excuse me. Analyze your possible prejudice instead of the weakness of others. Don't take a stand against another until you have cleared any feelings of resentment or a punitive motive, or else your attitude's problem might undermine the truth of your message. Your best work is done when you are the most objective. An urge to be overly discriminating destroys objectivity and can lead to conflict. In the advice position, when the Page of Swords in some decks a princess is in this position, the situation requires subtle change in order for it to be brought to the highest good of all concerned. In contrast to times when one can best serve the greater good by being visible and heroic, this is a time when you must keep your own counsel, cover your tracks, and stealthily accomplish what would be impossible to complete without privacy. Reduce your profile and increase your anonymity to no matter how your self-image might suffer. Although it would be gratifying to accomplish what needs to be done and the above board about it all. They throw in these words. It's kind of awkward. That cannot be priority at present. Let me reread that. Although it would be gratifying to accomplish what needs to be done and be above board about it, so open maybe, or transparent, that cannot be a priority at present. Yeah, that would be it. Okay. So, Knight of Swords. This looks fun. He's on a horse. It's a year of the horse. In Chinese astrology. Alright. This card is traditionally entitled the Knight, but in some modern decks appears as a prince. Traditionally, this card portrays the restless mind aroused by thoughts of offense and defense. Offense and defense? Storming around, searching for a target to pounce on. He often feels slighted as a chip on his shoulder. He often feels slighted, has a chip on his shoulder, and bristles with a hostile attitude. His usual method is to look for someone to blame for his irration. In the reverse position, when the Knight of Swords is reversed, fear of conflict is so powerful that you will bargain away at all that is meant just to get through or out of a tough situation. You will say what you don't mean, promise what you can't deliver, and hope to be saved by a miracle, just to see yourself delivered from a stressful time. When you learn to tell the simple truth from moment to moment, you will have no more use for this reactionary behavior that is invariably followed by shame and regret. In the advice position, the Knight of Swords in this position advises you to remain open to conflicting ideas instead of surrounding yourself exclusively with people that agree with you. This Knight is the most effective when testing his ideas in a debate. Emulate his ability to communicate successfully by keeping your conversations impersonal and humorous so no hurt feelings are provoked. Practice your negotiation skills so you'll be in shape for imminent diplomatic challenges as they arise. A sparring partner could help you learn to control impulsive comments and stem your urge to be right at the expense of others being wrong. Queen of Swords. Okay. Representing the energy of a queen, this feminine power was traditionally known as a widow, crone, or divorcee. In modern times, she can be reviewed as a model of self-sufficiency, independence, and intelligence. She often has extremely high standards due to her subtle sensitivities, which can be perceived by those around her as being critical or hard to please. Her true motive is to refine the world, to upgrade people's understanding so that everyone can have the space they need to become fully themselves. In the reverse position, when the queen is reversed, it indicates a propensity for denying your deepest feelings. Somewhere you decided that speaking up for the emotional truth is selfish and unattractive. As a result, you are prejudiced against your own needs. It is not a flaw to have a heart. It is a flaw to ignore it. Show some compassion for yourself, and in doing so, help your loved ones love you better. Don't isolate yourself. Have compassion for yourself. Serving your own feelings and needs is appropriate and necessary. So don't be a martyr, I guess. In the advice position, the Queen of Swords in this position advises that you refrain from remaining dependent on others at this time. Instead of placing too much confidence in the promises people have made, harbor only those ambitions you can accomplish yourself. The Queen of Swords does not want to wait and see what others would think, say, or do. She knows what she wants and how to get it. She doesn't ask permission or even subject herself to much influence. There are times in life when no one can take care of you as well as you can. There are times in life when no one can take care of you as well as you can. Leave sentimentality behind and take action. Make important decisions for yourself because it's up to you. You are the final judge. Is that a lady boss or what? King of Swords. Traditionally, representing the energy of a king, this masculine energy form is the adjudicator, the wise judge, or mediator. He helps parties in conflict discover common ground and build upon it, and guides societies to see their greater good. His archetype is Solomon, an ancient lawgiver and philosopher of the Old Testament. Sometimes appearing cool and detached, he can be misunderstood as uncaring. In the reverse position, when the King of Swords is reversed, pangs of conscience no longer pricks as keenly. It may be what morality and integrity have been compromised. It may be that morality and integrity may have been compromised. Your inner wise one must be awakened from that state of blinded self-interest and get back to serving the greater good. Hold yourself to a higher standard. Think about what you can contribute, not what you are going to get. Filter the static from your thinking. Relinquish self-absorption and turn your attention to protecting the greater good. In the advice position, in this position, the King of Swords advises that you research your situation and in the process question existing authorities. Oh, we so need that right now. Like the liberal authorities, I feel don't really deserve to be authorities at all. Most of them. It may be time to examine underlying assumptions and bring greater clarity into areas that have been left in the dark. Yes, and we're so seeing the light of things that have been wrong in the past. Don't wait for others to do it. Instead, draw your own conclusions. Yeah, it's okay to have an opinion. Spend time reviewing all the ramifications, because the King of Swords requires a thorough, methodical examination of ideas and possibilities. Call forth the saber and wise part of yourself, the elder father figure. Then act on the instructions given to you. So that's nice. Well, over his head is like a butterfly. So it's like going to be a transformation. So that concludes Swords. And Pentacles, the last 14, we do next week. Thanks for being here, and I hope you're enjoying it. If anyone ever stumbles upon this channel, and apparently nobody wants to learn about these because I'm not getting many hits on this. I don't know why. Alright. But it's out there. Someday someone will stumble upon it and maybe see the whole 78 explanations. See, because I'm learning for the first time each card, so I have no clue. And that's why it might seem slow as I'm reading, because, you know, this is probably, you know, like an ancient sort of thing here. So, all right. So, enjoy your weekend.